Hi garden friends, it is the end of June and I decided to bring you guys a garden tour and a few updates on what's going on in the garden. So this is the front garden bed. This is south facing. It gets about 10 hours of sun. It's early in the morning right now because I wanted to beat the sun so you guys can see everything for the color for what it is before the bright sunlight hits. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. For the 6 years I've been gardening in this garden, this year has been like the most trying, the most stressful year ever in the garden. So remember, this year's theme is purple rain, okay? After I planted the plants, within 2 weeks, the Bordeaux, they started to suffer. Come to find out, some of them had root rot because I was giving them too much water and the drip line was too close to the roots. Now I've never planted Bordeaux in ground before, okay? So I'm learning as I go because for me they do better in containers. Now if it was the Vista Supertunias, I have no problem because they are water hogs. So they were waterclogged, root rot. I dug them out, replenish the soil, added like barky compost so they have great drainage, and I moved the drip line away from them. Then the next day, guys, not even 12 hours, a deer came in and ate all of them down to nothing. I was so furious. I was so angry. Oh my God. So now I'm spraying liquid fence and I'm spraying Repels All just about every 2 days, and I'm also spraying on my potato vines because guess what? I have groundhogs and groundhogs love to eat my potato vines. So I'm also spraying for that because they ate them down as well. They ate them down and it's just been really stressful, but I'm still pushing through. It's a part of nature. So let's get into the tour. Right here, we have a hibiscus. This is Summerific Perfect Storm. It's gonna fill in this area, guys. It's gonna look amazing. Wow. I'm sorry for that background noise. I live in the city and I try to get out here early to beat all the noise, but hey, there are people working in the background, so I apologize. So Summerific hibiscus, we have a coneflower and a sedum that I need to move come this fall. We have a grass. That grass has been there for forever. I divided it twice already. Arborvitae, but guys, look at this. This is banana cream daisy. Am I saying that right? Let me find the tag. This is the Amazing Daisy Banana Cream by Proven Winners. How gorgeous. I mean, just get into it. Get into it, honey. Beautiful, just beautiful. This is 3 clumps. I'm going to divide them and space them out come fall. All right, so as you guys know, I am working on a new garden space. Now, to be honest, I haven't done anything in this area, so I'm not going to go in there, but just a little peek. It's a hot mess and it's I'm working on it. Slowly but surely, my mom is finally coming up because Jamaica opened up now so she can travel. So I'm going to have more time in the garden. I'm going to have help with the kids. So I'm going to work on that later, maybe into the fall. So for the entrance of this garden space, I created this 3 containers. If you guys remember, I asked, if you guys think I should use the terracotta or the scalloped, the artichoke container, which was a single white cream container, but I decided to go with 3. I love the way 3 look, and then I whitewashed them with chalk paint and water. That's all I did, and I whitewashed them. So in the big container, I have Pinky Winky hydrangea. Yes, oh, you guys know I love hydrangea, so in every single garden bed, there's a hydrangea somewhere. So this is a Pinky Winky hydrangea. And then we have, limoncello, and what's this purple one called again? So this purple one is called Royal Velvet. Duh. I mean, just how amazing. I carried the purple over because I'm trying to continue the purple rain theme. So every now and again, here and there, I'll have purple pops all over. So this Super Bells is new for this season. This is Black Currant Punch. These names are going to be hard to remember because there's a lot of them. Gomphrena and Creeping Jenny. So this is my concoction. Oh, and in this container, I just popped a potato vine in there. I didn't know what else to put in there, so I just popped a potato vine to tie it in with this bed. So that's what's going on in this container. I repeated the same thing on this side, and as you can see, the cardboard, I still need to finish mulching. I'm not done. You know, there's always work to do in the garden. It's just never enough time, and for me with kids, it's just not enough time, but I do my best. So this is that, and I can't wait for everything to fill in and just start to cascade and over. I mean, it's going to be beautiful. I'm already excited. Okay, so continue up the bed. We have $3, yes, $3 summer sweet hydrangea, guys. I did a video on this last year where I told a story about how I scored these for $3. So they're beautiful, they're blooming, they have a lot of buds, and I'm excited. All right, this evergreen right here is a juniper from Monrovia. There's a tag in there somewhere. I would have to dig in there to find it to remember the exact name. I'll try to put the name on the screen for this. It's at mature height. It is currently at mature height right now, and it can get up to 4 feet wide. So in the spring, I normally come in and I trim it up to keep it its size. I try to keep it at least 2 feet, but it's a little bit over 2 feet right now. So come on over. We have the Angelonia. This is Angel Blue Angelonia. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. And I wanted to have like a dark purple with the light purple of the Super Tunia Bordeaux. And then behind that, we have Salvia. Ooh, what is the name again? Where's the tag? Fuchsia is something, Salvia Fuchsia, Fuchsia Salvia, something along that line. They're taking their time. They're really slow to grow because I want them to get a little height, you know, to kind of hug my bird bath, which I got from a yard sale. I bought this at a yard sale, guys. All of my concrete pieces I bought from yard sale, Facebook Marketplace. So the weather been very cool here and a lot of rain. Like this week is the first week in a long time it's been consistent with the heat and there's no rain in the forecast. The sun is coming out. So I continued the drift of Angelonia all the way down, and right here is another hibiscus. This hibiscus is the Summerific Berry Awesome, guys. So I have 2 hibiscuses, one here and one at the end flanking the garden bed, the garden space. I mean, just look at this, gorgeous. This concrete basket I picked up off of Facebook Marketplace. I mean, just beautiful. It's freshly planted, guys. I think I planted this last night, so there's nothing going on in here. I have 4 Holy Cow Calabricoas Super Bells and 1 Super Tunia Bordeaux in the middle just to tie everything in. And of course, the weeds, they want to be nosy and fussy and all up in the mix, so they're there. So that's what's going on in this garden bed. This is the main garden bed. South facing, gets about 10 hours of sun. Okay. Now, move on to the pots on the steps. I must say, this Autumn Joy Sedum, this is the first time I've planted this in my garden in containers, and it is gorgeous. Just look at that color with the pots. I need to wipe the pots off. But it is amazing. I just love that lime green chartreusey color against the dark blue. Beautiful. Then behind that, I have some African Daisy purple. African Daisy purple. I also repeated the Black Currant Punch Super Bells in this container. It's going to fill in and be beefy and just thick, loaded with flowers. I've been on top of my fertilizer. But then you come over here, guys, and this pot was not doing well. Like on this side, it's doing pretty good. But right here, I realized the other day that it was not getting enough water. Something was wrong with the drip tube. So I had to fix it, because when I put the drip tube in, it splits into two pieces, one on one side and one on this side. The one on this side was not working properly. So all these plants, they were stressed, and as you can see, they don't have much growth. So, you know, it's a part of the game, learning process. And then in my, excuse my porch, there's a lot of toys, shoes and stuff on here, but I love these Super Bells grape punch, guys. And then we have the amethyst of verbena. Beautiful, just beautiful. Honestly, I should have went with just all grape punch, but I love the light lavender pink color purple this brings. So I can't wait for it to really fill in, because I planted this last season and it was amazing. They were in this container and it was gorgeous. I'm going to insert a picture so you guys can see. I mean, it was a showstopper. The neighbors, they were breaking their necks over here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's go and let's show you guys the herbaceous border. So not much is going on in my herbaceous border, guys. As you can see, it needs to be mulched. I started, but I just, you know what I'm saying, I just don't have enough time. Like, get out here when I can. But look at this. These blooms are very old now. I need to come in here and trim them up. Prune. So this is a twist and shout. Ooh. Oh, what is this? A twist and shout endless summer hydrangea. When you have 50 plus hydrangeas, it's kind of hard to remember every single one of them. So this is a twist and shout endless summer hydrangea, guys, and I'm working on changing it to blue, and it's slow. It's coming along slowly but surely. It is gorgeous. I just love the blooms. They look old and vintage right now, but they are amazing. This was a $5 rescue plant 3 seasons ago. I finally put it in the ground. It's been in a container for the last 2 seasons. And then this, if you guys, you know, to my old subscribers, my faithful subscribers who watch all my videos, you guys remember, I'm sorry, the sun is so bright right now. This butterfly bush, I had pruned it like all the way down to about there. And look at it. It is humongous. It's about 7 feet tall. 7 feet tall, guys. And then we have some clearance sedum, autumn joy sedum right here. This right here, guys, I'm not sure what this is exactly, if it's a delphinium or what it is, but I thought it was a weed, and I told myself I was going to pull it, but I just didn't have the time to come out here. When I finally did, I saw that it was blooming. How gorgeous. Amazing, just amazing. Beautiful. And then we have some phlox, opening act blush by Proven Winners. These are phlox as well. These are from Monrovia. They're just getting ready to bloom. They're just putting on some bloom heads. And then we have some daylilies. For the names that I cannot remember, I will insert them on the screen. These are some daylilies that I got from clearance as well. I popped them in here, was it early this spring or late last fall? I don't remember. I think it was early this spring. And then this right here is one of my love-hate hydrangeas. This is vanilla strawberry hydrangea, guys. And last season, it flopped it like crazy, okay? The blooms, I don't know if because the blooms were too heavy or just because the limbs are just weak. So I pruned it really hard. And now they're standing upright and it's filled with buds. Filled with buds. I mean, just amazing. So I'm excited. This season has been very stressful with the weather, with everything that's going on. So I'm getting my momentum back. And then here's a single coneflower right here. And then we have this beautiful dark summer wine 9-bar. Can you imagine that I cut this down about, I think, like 30% off, and look at it, just growing crazy and wild. So I need to come in and clean this up because I don't want my neighbors to think, you know, I'm an unkept gardener, like I keep things crazy and it's all over on their side. So I need to get this cleaned up. So yeah, and then we come come around to look at this beautiful lady right here. She was a fountain, but the owner could not find the base, so I just popped her right there. She was a yard sale find. Sorry about that, guys. My memory card was full, so the camera cut off. So I think we were right here talking about my quick fire hydrangea. This is the first hydrangea I ever planted in my garden, and underneath these are white wands Aronica, and guys, these are a must-have. Right now they're spent. I need to come in and clean these up, deadhead, and it will spring up back again, give you a second flush of blooms. But these are a must-have. The bees love it, guys. Love it. It's amazing. And I mean, right here is just glorious. I just need to get this thing right here under control. And then right here we have a hibiscus. That's the next thing I've been adding in my garden like crazy. This is another hibiscus. This is summer spice flambe. Yes, this is a summer spice flambe. It blooms a beautiful mauvey pink. I cannot wait for it to come into bloom. So right here, honey, these are black-eyed Susans. Now, I dug the clump up last season. I think it was last fall. I dug it all out of this bed. But guess what? They came back like crazy. They're all over this place like crazy in the back and everything. So wherever you put black-eyed Susans in your garden, make sure that's where you want it, because it will spread like crazy, and it doesn't matter how you try to eradicate it, it's gonna keep coming back. It's like mint. It's just aggressive. So now we enter Hydrangea land, guys. You know, I think I should change the name from Hydrangea land to maybe Hydrangea lane, because this space is not that big, even though it has a lot of hydrangeas over here. All right, so as you can see, this bed is not mulch at all. These are my clearance supertunias, or no, not supertunias, they're petunias by Monrovia. They were leggy, I mean ugly. So I did a hard prune and I cut them back, and they are finally coming back, putting on growth. So I just pop them here, and this Diamond Frost Euphorbia is also a clearance. I paid $1 each for every single one of these plants in here. They were $1 each. So I just pop them in here to try to let them bounce back and add some color to the space. I had extended this bed because the bed actually stopped right about here, so I dug it out to prepare it for fall when I move these heucheras. They are huge and they're being suffocated by my Limelights. This is your second season, guys, in this area, and it goes all the way down. Now this bed is divided in two. So this first half of this bed, we have 4 Limelights in this space. They are older than the other half of the bed. The other half of the bed was planted the end of last summer, which is down there. We're going to get to there in a minute. But if you turn around, you guys remember this space with all the hydrangeas and pots. Oh, just beautiful. Guys, I really apologize with the noise in the background, but this is the only time I have to record this video. So let's start up here. We have 3 little limes, and I know their legs are tacky, but I cannot find any more terracotta pots or any more clay foot stand for them to sit on, so I'm waiting. So right now these are just scrap boards I have laying around that yard that I just put them on. They work for now, so please do not come for me, okay? So this first hydrangea, this standard, is Fire and Ice. It's a beautiful, you guys need to Google this. This is Fire and Ice, and it is gorgeous. It changes color like crazy, and the last color is a dark, deep, almost red color. Beautiful. Underplanted with some little limes. They are all budded up right now. Okay, and then down here, I planted this yesterday. These caladiums are heart-to-heart caladiums. I mean, just gorgeous. Just look at the leaves. Look at the leaves. I mean, oh. And we have some super bells. I'm gonna put the name on the screen, okay? Because it's kind of hard to remember everything. I'm gonna put the name on the screen. So this is the little concoction what I have with a purple fountain grass. I think this is beautiful. I just popped it together. I wasn't sure if it's going to look good or not, but I like the way it turned out. So then this next grouping of hydrangeas are little quick fires. Oh, beautiful. So this is blooming like crazy. That one is blooming like crazy, but then you get here and I only have 2 blooms. Not sure what's going on, but it's still healthy, and you know, that's okay. Then we have another standard, another quick fire. I'm sorry, fire and ice. Another fire and ice, guys. Right here. Beautiful. I just love the way it turned out. And then I repeated another container just to tie everything in. I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous. So, yes, so this is the Scarlet Flame Heart to Heart Caladium. I should have kept the tags for these super bells. And then this next grouping is another set of Limelights. Now, I don't know what it is, but something is eating my leaves. Interesting. So these are Limelights. Now, as I stated before, I cannot find any more terracotta pots. So this needs to go in a pot, and that one needs to go in a pot as well. So I'm still on the hunt to find 2 more terracotta pots. And then we have another fire and ice. So I have 3 fire and ice total. And there we go. You know. And they flanked the 2 corners of the house and then 1 in the middle. So I finally have a seating area in my garden, guys. So this Bristro set, sorry for the sunlight, I paid $20 for at a yard sale. I love yard sales, okay? That's where I find majority of my pieces for my yard. Do not sleep on yard sale, guys. So this Bistro set was $20, and then these hydrangeas. So I was thinking, because all the hydrangeas in this area, they all start off like a cream or a lime green. A pop of color was needed in this space. So I decided to plant 2, the ones in the back. This, let me try the other one because it's very bright. Okay, so this right here is the Endless Summer, let me be sure, Bloomstruck. Yes, this is a Bloomstruck hydrangea. So I have the 2 bigger ones in the back are Bloomstruck hydrangeas, and then this is the Endless Summer Crush. Look how vivid. Look at that color, guys. Just look at that color. Whew, she is gorgeous, honey. She is gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, come on. How can you not love her? So I just love this little area. I love, love, love this little area. And of course, I have a hosta just to give it some foliage color. Gorgeous. And then the star of the show. Beautiful. Just beautiful. So this hedge was freshly planted. It's not even been a year yet. August 26th will make a year they've been in the ground. Guys, let's go all the way down. I could use 2 more just to bring it all the way down to the fence. But this is my little hedge of Limelight hydrangeas. They are doing amazing. They are healthy. They are thriving. At first in the season, I was a little worried because the drip was not working. You know, you have to stay on top of your drip lines to make sure they're not kinked, to make sure they're not clogged. And they are doing great. When they are in full bloom, I will do just a strictly garden tour just about all my hydrangeas. And yes, all these hydrangeas, every single one in this hedge, clearance. Say it with me, clearance. Okay, guys, clearance hydrangeas. And I am so, like, there's not enough words. I am so happy. I am so excited of how they're doing. They are doing phenomenal. I mean, amazing. They're just beautiful. They are happy. They are loved. I talk to my plants. I love on them really, really hard. And this is what they reward me with. Just beautiful. Interesting. Look like a deer came in the backyard. Look at this. Wow. That deer is going to turn into deer jerky. You hear me? But yes, honey. It is coming together. This is my love. One of my greatest loves. Other than my husband and my kids. All right? Okay. This hydrangea, I think it was mislabeled. The tag said it's a firelight hydrangea, but from my research, firelights are normally panicle hydrangeas. So I'm still doing some research to see if there are big leaf hydrangeas that are this beautiful, that are firelight. But guys, I mean, she's happy. She was a rescue, a $5 rescue, no, $3 rescue. She looked horrible. I have her, she's about 3 years old now. I mean, just gorgeous, just gorgeous. And then this is an incredible blush. Incredible or incredible blush. This was a gift from Laura from How's It Growing, New Jersey. Yes, this was a gift from her. So thank you, Laura. She's doing amazing. She's, I mean, filled with blooms. Gorgeous. Just doing amazing. She's happy. All my hydrangeas are happy, and they're happy to see me every morning. I check on them every morning, okay? These are my babies. These are my children. So that's what's going on in hydrangea land, guys. And I can't wait for everything to start filling out and blooming, especially the annuals. Sorry about that. So now I'm going to take you over to the cut flower garden. So this is my cut flower garden in all its glory. The coolers are from when we butchered some chickens a couple days ago. We washed them, cleaned them out, and they've just been sitting there. Haven't had the time to really come out here and clean up. Hey, I'm just being honest, okay? In this bed, we have... I apologized. Airplanes. Okay, in this bed, we have 4 different kinds of zinnias. And I repeated the same thing in that bed as well. This bed, we have dahlias. I know my containers all over the place. We have dahlias, guys. We have, these were clearance dahlias from Home Depot. They had their little 75% off, so I snagged up a couple bags. So this bed is clearance dahlias, and this bed is this bed, I think I ordered these dahlias from Eden Brothers, okay? But these 3 dahlias in the front right here, they were a gift from Yulia from Why Do You Garden. Thank you, Yulia. They are doing amazing. And then in the back, we have more dahlias from Eden Brothers. The ones right here that are slow, sorry about the sun, guys. The sun is just coming up. The ones over here, they were not started early like the rest. So they're just coming up. They're doing amazing. I need to come in and I need to pinch these dahlias. I already started, but it's a lot of them. So I need to pinch. I follow several dahlia accounts. Individuals who breed dahlias, that's their profession, and I stalk their Instagram stories, their websites. Florette, she is amazing. I love what she's doing. Yeah, so that's that. In this bed, I need to weed. We have, excuse my shadow and my cup of coffee. Here we go. We have sunflowers, and I need to weed this bed. And I also have a couple more dahlias that I need to put in the ground. There's some dahlias up here as well that's just emerging from the soil, like just emerging from the soil. Yeah, so that's what's going on in the cut flower garden. Not much action right now, guys. Not much at all. This is my first time growing dahlias. This is my first time growing dahlias, so I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on. So that's what's going on in the garden all over. And I hope you guys are having an amazing summer. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. Hope you guys are protecting yourself when you are out and about. And I'll see you guys in another video, hopefully soon, now that I'll have some help around here. Bye guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.